Welcome to this special online session on trigonometry by IRA Education. Please subscribe to our channel, like and share our videos. In this video, we will discuss how to determine the method to simplify the trigonometric ratios such as sine 90 plus or minus theta, cos 180 plus or minus theta. To make it simple, we use the four-step method to solve these kind of problems. You need to remember following four steps. Step 1. Any XY plane can be divided into four quadrants, and also watch the angles provided in the plane. Now let us look at the trigonometric ratios and their respective sign in each quadrant. In first quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. In second quadrant, sine and cosecant are positive, other trigonometric ratios are negative. In third quadrant, tan and cot are positive, other trigonometric ratios are negative. In fourth quadrant, cos and secant are positive, other trigonometric ratios are negative. For easy understanding and remembrance, we can say that in first quadrant all ratios are positive. For our convenience, we call it as all. In second quadrant only sine is positive, or S is positive. For our convenience, we will name it as silver. In third quadrant only tan is positive, or T is positive. For our convenience, we will name it as T. In fourth quadrant only cos is positive, or C is positive. For our convenience, we will name it as cos. Students need to remember this line. All, silver, T, cos. Let us now look at what angle lie in each quadrant. We also need to know that 360 plus theta and 90 minus theta lies in the first quadrant. Similarly, 90 plus theta and 180 minus theta lie in the second quadrant. 180 plus theta and 270 minus theta lie in the third quadrant. Finally, 270 plus theta and 360 minus theta will lie in the fourth quadrant. Step 2. The problems will be categorized as even or odd function. So whenever we encounter a trigonometric ratio with angle 90 plus or minus theta or 270 plus or minus theta, we will identify it as odd function. And whenever we encounter 180 plus or minus theta or 360 plus or minus theta, we will identify it as even function. Step 3. Whenever we encounter odd function, we will change the trigonometric ratio with its cofunction. That is, sine is the cofunction of cos and vice versa. Tan is the cofunction of cot and vice versa. Secant is the cofunction of cosecant and vice versa. But, whenever we encounter an even function, the trigonometric ratio will not change. Step 4. We will find in which quadrant the angle lies, and corresponding sign can be given to the trigonometric ratio by using all silver teacups. Let us solve a problem using the above steps. Find the value of sine 150. Sine 150 is equal to sine of 90 plus 60. Observe that it has the odd angle function. Therefore sine will be replaced by its cofunction cos. Therefore, Sine 150 is equal to sine of 90 plus 60, which equal to cos 60. Now look for the sign of the trigonometric function, as 90 plus 60 lies in second quadrant and sine is positive in second quadrant. Therefore, we can say that sine 150 is equal to sine of 90 plus 60, which equal to cos 60, which is equal to 1 over 2 or half. Implies sine of 150 is equal to half. We thank you for your constructive comments and will make your journey of learning simple. Do visit our website and register for more informative videos in math, physics, and chemistry, including worked examples, worksheets, practice quizzes, assignments, how to solve higher order thinking problems, and more.